In this tutorial, I'm going to demonstrate how you can make a bootable USB drive, like a flash drive, using Hiren's Boot CD ISO and a program called Rufus, which allows you to create bootable USB drives. So first you're going to go to Google and type in Hiren's Boot CD download and do a search, and you'll see this link here. So you click on that. And then you scroll down a little bit down the page, and you'll see this link here where you could download the zip file. So you click on that, and then download it someplace you know where it's supposed to be. And then also you then can go to the Rufus site, which I will post in the description below what the website is. And from here, click on this download and do the same thing, save it locally to drive, which I already did. And then once you have those both downloaded, go into the folder where you downloaded them. So with Hiren's Boot CD, it's a zip files, you're going to have to extract that. So you either use Windows built-in extractor, or in this case I have WinRAR, and you basically just click extract to, choose a folder here, it'll create a folder under the downloads with the same name, click OK, and then once that's done, you'll have a folder called Hiren's Boot CD. Just double click on that and make sure that there's this file in here. It says Hiren's Boot CD. Might have a different version than this one, but right now it's 15.2, and make sure it's around 600 megabytes. And once you make sure that you have that folder and that file available, you'll double click on the Rufus and say yes. And then what you're going to do is choose that drive, put a flash wall out. You actually have to put a flash drive in your computer, and you basically make sure it's empty, or you don't care about what's on it currently, because it's going to be erased to create this boot USB drive. And if you don't see it listed here, if you click on the format options, you'll see under advanced options it says list fixed. Click that, and then go back up and you will see the drive that you want, and make sure, double check that is the drive that you want. So in my case it is. It's the E drive. It's various settings here, but the default settings should work. And then down here, you click here to select the ISO, so you then navigate through here till you find the Hiren's Boot CD ISO. Double click on that. And then once you have that all set, click start. And then again, make sure that that drive has nothing on it that you want to keep, because it's basically going to format it and then create this bootable USB drive. So once you see that, click OK. Now if it pops up anything with autoplay, you could just open that up and close that. You don't need that. But then it'll basically go through and create the bootable USB drive. It basically has to put some files, make it bootable, and make some changes to it, and then also then copies over everything from the Hiren's Boot CD ISO. So this should, depending upon how fast your drive is, should take anywhere between, say, 2 and 5 minutes to actually create the disk. So I'll pause the video and come back to that later. Okay, we're back. It finished creating the bootable USB drive. You can see it's finished here, so you click close. And basically, to test it, you basically want to put it in a computer, insert it into a USB port of a PC that's off, turn the computer on, and when it comes up, as it starts booting, you should see somewhere where it'll ask to hit some key like F12 or F11 to get to a boot menu. So as it's booting up, you want to hit that, and then when that comes up, you'll see list of different things to boot from, like CD, the hard drive, and you want to choose the one that says USB. Click on that and choose to boot from that, and then I'll show you what the menu looks like once that boots up. Okay, here's what the menu will look like when you boot to it. And you're basically just going to go down to the mini Windows XP, hit enter, and then it'll basically be booting to Windows XP. Now these boxes are popping up because I'm actually doing this with a virtual machine, not doing it with an actual PC, but the same steps will apply to when you use it with a laptop or a desktop. And then there you go. Then you can go to my computer, and C will be the computer, X will be the small version of Windows XP that you're actually running from, and then you'll see another drive that'll be your USB flash drive. You could actually store things on the flash drive, other files and folders that you need, and then access them once you've booted to the USB drive. You could run the programs that come with Hiren's Boot CD, which is quite a lot. If you double click on the HP CD menu and then go up to programs, lists us all the different programs that are available. Probably the ones that are most valuable, most useful are the password ones. Here where you go to Windows Logon, go to NTPW Edit, and this will allow you to reset a Windows XP, Vista 7, or even Windows 8 password. And there's other various ones for checking on the hard drive and doing various other system functions and tests. It's a very useful program. It'll even let you edit the registry of the local machine. Go into Registry Editor, HK Users, File, Load Hive, and then choose the hard drive of your computer. Go to Windows. So go to System 32, and then Config folder. And if you look here under Software, that's your main spot in the registry where you'd be editing things. And by clicking on that, that'll allow you to edit the registry in case you have any kind of issues that involve the registry. But that in a nutshell is how to make the bootable USB drive and then to actually run it on your computer. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, please click like below. Consider subscribing to my channel, and also share this video if you know anybody that might be interested in creating a USB drive themselves. And thank you.